Hey guys, I'm actually driving back from Chick-fil-A. It's the night of Friday. Honestly, it's weird because I was not productive. I did not cold call. I overate today. I relapsed again in the you know what, and then I looked at a lot of YouTube today as well. I just did everything bad. To my current, pretty much oscillation bottoming, right? Which kind of sucks, but. I just had a thought, interesting thought, just randomly. But I already described my day. It was okay though mentally, honestly. Wayne is patient. That's a win already. Lino, I actually figured out he got a potential estimate for the future. The person wanted him to call back in 2 weeks because they were on a vacation or some bullshit like that. So that's also another win. Client results are still not satisfactory. I also got paid by Kevin today, $250 instantly. Dude, it's so weird, bro, because I know the drop shipping store that my you could call him a partner, I guess. I don't know, maybe. He made it. He's running ads for it, and I'm just providing the account and the money and patience and advice, business wise. Like, that store made like $4,000 in 3 days, and I didn't feel any satisfaction. Now, I am grateful for the money that is hitting my bank account, because I would probably be a lot worse without it. Mentally, I'm saying. Because, yeah, the survival instinct would be just so strong. You know that, yeah. But I don't know, I got paid by Kevin $250, and it was the most satisfying thing ever. Like, I generated that money, not someone else. I've actually, like, the amalgamation of all my actions of outreach and understanding and building a product, like, they amalgamate to actions like those where customers will pay me money, $250. It's not a lot, but it adds up, But anyways, I can't wait to set things straight and actually confirm my foundation and just start scaling. I guess you could say start scaling. Start working towards scale, building a system. And I would say, honestly, this month, I know it's August 1st and it's like the night of August 1st, but I'm still talking about July here. July, the numbers weren't great, which is why I was stressed out. But at the end of the day, with enough volume, it was kind of scalable. I wouldn't say I would go and scale it, preferably, but I'm gonna sit in this car for a bit. I'm kind of tired. I'm a bit ashamed that I ate Chick-fil-A this tonight. But I could probably get 10K a month with that, It would just take a lot of volume, if I'm being honest, a lot of volume. So if I'm being brutally honest, I signed quote unquote 2 clients. It's more like 1 real client, and then the other one was kind of bullshit. Even though he was a good prospect, objectively. And so yeah, with the amount of volume we're doing, we closed 1 client. Shori was 20%. Call to offer was 50, which is pretty bad. I would say it's probably unlucky. It's probably unlucky. I wouldn't say that's gonna happen again. Hopefully not. I don't think it will. Never had something like that happen. But I don't know. With everything we did this month, we could sign 1 to 2 clients, a month. And so if we double or triple that volume, especially with the team and SMS. Oh my fuck, dude. Fuck, I was paused. My bad. But sorry, what I'm saying is that, yes, we would sign 1 client per month with what I was doing, easily. We got 6 pitches, so that means 15% close rate. And I could definitely keep doing that or make it better. Because, really, if I just asked Thomas for a little bit of money, I don't think he would have not closed. Possibly, I don't know. it's big though, because even a small decision like that from one prospect could define your KPI totally different. You know, 33 is so much different than 15. But I really do think, like, reliably for the next period of time with a lot of data, I would definitely say I can close at like 20 or 25%. You know, that's not crazy, especially 20%. You know, just need more calls, bro. Honestly, I've been actually thinking about doing high ticket sales because it's so easy, and it would help my closing as well. But anywho, yeah. So if we tripled the volume, we would sign 3 clients a month. Ready? Fucking sister's phone connected to this shit, and it was actually AIDS. But anyways, yeah, if we triple the volume, and by the way, I'm counting closes. My train of thought got fucked, but that's what I was gonna say. I'm only counting closes as deals like that closed more than $500 upfront, right? So for Wayne, we closed 833 on the call, which is 1 month, which is a split pay. It's a one third of the PIF. Actually, it's 1/3, and I'm selling 2.5K for 3 months, which means I need around a little bit over 10 clients to do that, unless I can upsell them to 3K a month or 3K for 3 months. And honestly, Kai's been telling me to just raise the price. I think I might just do that, especially when the offer gets better and I could really feel more confident. I'm gonna do that. Holy fuck! Do not eat fast food. I'll get into that epiphany in a bit. But yeah, it feels good. I can't wait to like do that, because offer is gonna help. The goal of the offer is to help the show rate and the call to offer rate, and potentially booking rate as well. Actually, it'll make it easier for SMS and team to book, because those 2 sources of appointments, they are more reliant on my actual business and not how well I can cold call. The reason I'm booking so many appointments cold calling is because I'm fucking good at cold calling. I'm sorry. I sound confident, I'm witty, you know. Some prospects really don't like it, but you know, it's good enough to book 3.5% booking rate of this month with like a shit ton of volume, like 1,800 calls. So I booked 66 appointments this month, right? Pretty good. But yeah, the offer will help with SMS volume and team volume, and I could just do more volume by just doing more numbers, right? But the main thing is the show rate. I think I'm like always talking about the show rate and all that shit, but genuinely, when it comes to acquisition, it is that and volume, right? Volume's infinite, so I could just do double the volume. Regarding me, I would want that volume to come from either SMS or team, because if I double what I'm doing, then I'm spending double the time, and that's kind of scary. You know, cold calling for 6 hours a day, it's not really that hard work. It's gonna be pretty hard if I call that much. It would be pretty hard work. It wouldn't like burn me out though, I don't think. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But that's not what I'm scared of. What I'm scared of, you know, because I'm spending all this time outreaching, I'm not gonna have time to do anything else, you know. At least reliably, because I'm not super disciplined yet. I'm becoming that person. So yeah, this car humming is really nice. What the fuck is sorry, fucking he's goofy. I just saw the message. But anyways, that's wild. My laptop is still on, I think. On my computer. I'm excited. So like, but other than that, this fucking group chat, bro. Other than that, show rate is the biggest lever, because I did the calculations, and if my show rate increased by 7%, to be fair though, 7%, that's quite a lot. The difference between 20% and 27% show rate, that's quite a bit. It's not a small amount. But literally, if I increased my show rate by 7%, I would have, like, with more, what was it? I really forgot. Fuck. I don't know, it would increase the amount of calls I have by 7%, and that's a lot. I don't remember what it was, but it was like if I increase the volume by a little bit and then I increase the show rate by 7%, I could get like double the pitches, which is fucking awesome, bro. I think the number was, if I set 100 appointments a month instead of 70. This month we did exactly 70 appointments, which is like, that's kind of crazy, you know? Like, I never thought, you know, I would always set 30 appointments a month, 40, which is like small, but now I set 70, and like people brag about hundreds. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm becoming that person, you know? Really exciting. But yeah, it was like something like, if we can get to 100 appointments a month, so add 30, and that's gonna come more from SMS and the team, I think, because I cold called a lot this month, bro. But also, dude, I literally have not cold called for an entire week this week. So it's actually, no, that could be wrong. If I cold called every single week ruthlessly, I didn't have any crazy periods where I had to like reinvent my life and like not do what I'm supposed to do, I could definitely book 100 appointments a month. Yeah, but let's just say, that aside, if my business booked 100 appointments a month and my show rate increased by like 7%, so up to 27%, then I'm pretty sure I would have like 15 pitches a month, which that's awesome, which means if I'm closing at a 20% close rate, I'm good at math, 3 clients per month. If I'm closing at 25%, which is more what I'm doing, by the way, I'll just say I closed 2 clients because that call I had with Thomas was really good, and he paid on the call. Obviously he paid $100, but dude, honestly, I was just being a pussy. Like, $100 is fundamentally the same as 300, so it's like, he would have probably said yes to 300. But anyways, it's at a 33%. I'm not closing at 30%. I'm not that closer yet. I would say I'm more at like 20, 25. And this is only good fit calls, by the way. So not all sales calls. Of all sales calls, it's more like 13. But that's because the good fit rate was really bad this month. It was like 50%. So only half the calls I was pitching, which is not good. But yeah, let's just say I'm closing at 25%. 15 calls. That's a weird number. That's like what? That's like a little bit less than 4 clients, because 4 times 4 is 16. But I'm pretty sure the number was like 16, 17, 18 pitches. So yeah, like if I did that, then easily 4 clients a month. Not easily, more like 3, but optimistically could be 4 clients a month. Which, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Only on the premise that you can retain your damn clients. But I could definitely retain my clients for more than a month, you know, definitely more than a month. But yeah, there's some polishing up to do. I'm really excited though. This kind of thing is gonna scale. I'm already making this long a journal for no reason. Let me tell them a little epiphany. It's really simple. I was just thinking about how stupid is it to eat like bad food. It's just stupid. Cause like, I thought about this with fast food, right? With fast food, bro, you're doing all of the above for a dopamine hit. Let me list it off. Well, first you decide you want the fast food, right? So that's not even an action towards it. But then you're like, okay, I want the fast food. So then you get ready, right? You get ready to leave your house. And then you get out of your house with your keys. You got to find your keys. And then you walk out of your house to your car. And then you have to open the car and start the car up. And then, let's just assume you already know how to get there. You get in the car. You have to start it up. Get everything set up so you can drive it, depending if someone like drove it before you. And then you have to drive all the way over there. You gotta press the damn gas pedal, and you gotta remember how to get there and like actually follow driving heuristics to get there. And then you have to go to the fast food place. You gotta wait for your food. And then keep in mind, you're also spending gas money and time, right? And I had this epiphany because I was buying Chick-fil-A, and I was like, wait, what the fuck am I doing in this car at this time? I should be like, why am I not working, you know? You get there, you wait for your food, and then you gotta fucking pay for your food, right? And then all this for a little dopamine hit. Then you eat your food, and you have like that dopamine hit, and like, yeah, it tastes really fucking good, and I don't eat this at home, you know, this tastes better than what I eat at home. And then You eat your food, and then like right after you eat it, this depends. This is different for some people. For me, at least, I eat the food. The moment I finish with the food, I feel like a piece of shit. It's like not enjoyable. Like my Chick-fil-A today was kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then as I was finishing it, I was like, this was not worth it. this was not worth the $9 I spent. This was not worth the time, and most importantly, your gut health, bro. Honestly, because this affects the day after. And I'm like, damn. I just thought there. I was like, wait a minute. I'm doing all of these actions for a dopamine hit, when in reality, like, I could have ate a fucking apple, right? Now, I don't like apples. I just don't like the texture, honestly. I just don't. But eating an apple is quite annoying, but like, you eat it and you're satiated, right? It's obviously not fun to eat an apple. They're pretty, fruits are pretty good. Your dopamine, it also depends on your dopamine baseline. So I mean, if I'm being honest, like, I don't mind eating fruit. I actually find the enjoyment in the simple things in food. Like, I'm not gonna be like, fucking apple. But it's not fucking, how do you say this, bro? It's not like thrilling to eat an apple, right? It's just an apple. So you can eat the apple, you can come full, and then like, you could have the net benefit of that, it's quicker, it's faster, it's more healthy, it's more productive. You're not spending any money or time, or you're sacrificing your gut health for actually like 12 hours low key. And the common denominator of why we don't do the latter is because of dopamine. And it's not even that much dopamine. Like, fucking touching yourself in bad ways, that gives you way more dopamine than fucking fast food. And so does, like, I don't know. I feel like you can eat something really healthy, and maybe it's not even enjoyable. Like, it's a fruit or some shit. Like a raw fruit. Which some fruits fire, I just don't like apples. I don't like other fruits, like, I don't like strawberries. I kind of like strawberries. They could be good. I don't like peaches. I don't like, and it's mostly because of the skin, by the way. Because my house is a grocery store. So they have the skin and shit, and I just don't feel like doing that. So when I eat fruit, I either eat grapes, if there's even grapes in the fridge, which barely happens. Most of the time, I just eat a banana, or maybe some blueberries, or maybe some watermelon, or maybe some melon, right? Those are like the common ones. I'm gonna sneeze real quick. Like, bro, an example is that I ate Taco Bell last night, and all the fucking seed oils and the fucking poison in Taco Bell, like, every single time I eat it at night, I get a sore throat the next day. Like, it's really bad. It's all for dopamine, bro. Like, by the way, I made one good decision. I got a water, not a soda, okay? But it's really all for a hit of dopamine. And like, honestly, every time I eat fast food, like every single time I drive to this little place and there's all the fast food joints and I pick one, it's either fucking Taco Bell, or mostly Taco Bell, or maybe I get something at Publix sometimes. Anyways, like, bro, every time I drive there and I eat something, it becomes less and less and less and less enjoyable. And I think that's a good thing, because I'm like literally creating a negative experience eating fast food, so I'm just not gonna do it. Like, it doesn't taste that good. It really does not. Like, it's not all that, bro. It's like a more oily, it's like a more refined, you could say refined, or like processed. It's just a more processed version of what I have at home. It makes me feel like shit. You spend all this time and money. I calculated, by the way. I spent $50 eating out this month. Disgusting. And that does not include the Chick-fil-A I just bought. If I included that, it would be $60. But yeah, so I had that epiphany. That was nice. But I'm gonna get home. Well, I'm at home right now. My parents are probably really mad because they hate when I sit in the car like this and just let the car running because I have the AC. They hate that shit. but valid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna have a good weekend. We're really gonna like figure out what the fuck to do, and we're gonna get it done. Get it done. And damn, I low-key caught myself that I think it was like last week or something, or like the week before, I don't remember, where I set my chain of action, and I was like, yeah, bro, like we don't have to worry about anything anymore. Like we can just like execute. And here I am telling myself I'm gonna replan. Oh fuck. Well, like, honest to God though, I mean, I have the paradigms now, because like everything's fundamental. Like before, like all I was thinking about is KPIs, which is true. But on the same premise, I thought the story was gonna get better. It did not. It just did not. So I guess worst case scenario happened, and I had to figure it out, right? But I got like, I literally have the most fundamental things to like revamp right now, which is good. I was planning on doing it anyways, if I'm being honest to you, but I just figured out I should do it sooner than later. So now's the time. Which, by the way, what I'm referring to is knowing what the fuck my market wants, or knowing like the nature of my market that I'm currently serving, and mapping that out and getting clear on it, and making it simple. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. That's what Kai sent me later today, is that, like, Nick, at the end of the day, bro, you're starting an agency. Like, you have a digital restaurant. Like, all you're doing is serving clients. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm not trying to save the world, but at least yet. But yeah, this is like the most fundamental shit. So I mean, after this, like, if there's anything to quote unquote figure out, where the fuck, I don't know. I want to see though, because I say this right now, I wonder if I'll do this again, and if so, why? You know, I wonder why. Because now it's gonna be hard. I haven't figured it out yet, but once I think about this shit and I get it solved, then theoretically things will change, but I shouldn't have to like rethink about everything again. So yeah, that'll be interesting. See you guys later. Oh my god, perfect timing, bro. It's God telling me to shut the camera off. Right now it is 10 p.m., bro. So yeah, we're gonna have a good Saturday. I'm feeling good. We made some money. Saving some money. We have like, I don't know how much money we have. I sent a shit ton to my dropshipping partner, and just so I don't have to calculate it, so I can just keep the rest of the money. So we'll see how much. But I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.